What's up, guys? Welcome back to another MontyVerse trailer reaction. This time we're going to be looking at the brand new trailer for the DC animated film Batman and Superman Battle of the Super Sons. This film is going to be a new release from the DC animated universe, but it's not going to be a part of that DC connected film universe that they restarted with Superman Man of Tomorrow or Batman The Long Halloween. Instead, it's going to be kind of its own thing, and I really like that. The movie is obviously going to be based off of the Super Sons comic book series from Peter J. Tomasi and George Jimenez that follow the lives of Damian Wayne and Jonathan Kent, aka the children of Batman and Superman, as they kind of figure out their powers and their place in the world and kind of bicker along the way as they do it. So I'm very excited that they actually decided to make a movie revolving around these two characters, because personally, Damian Wayne has grown on me so much since his introduction, and Jonathan Kent is such a great character in his own right, and their chemistry together is one of the things that made that comic so special. So I'm really excited to see if they translated any of that into this film, or how much of the film is going to be based off of the comic book series. But you know what? Better, instead of talking about it, let's just get into the trailer and watch and see for ourselves. You ready, guys? Let's do this.
This is the...
Welcome to the Batcave.
Oh, that's the Batmobile and the Batcomputer. Who's the new kid?
John, this is Batman's son, Damian.
Ow! Well, he's obviously not invulnerable.
Reminds me of us when we first met.
I was nicer.
What are you doing here? Aliens are taking over the globe.
There is nothing you can do to stop it.
It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time.
Come on, farm boy. We gotta go save our dads. All right, Justice Dweebs. Let's do this thing.
Okay, I mean, right off the bat, it looks like a fun movie. It looks like a very fun time. The animation style is very different. It's the 3D animation. It's very reminiscent of what they're doing with the new Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Super Hero, in the sense that it's that 3D pop CG animation art style as opposed to 2D animation, which is something that DC has done up until now. It's very interesting. It's a different look. It's something that I have to get used to. The frame rate seems a bit wonky in this trailer, but besides that, I mean, it's something that I just have to get used to. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just different, and I don't mind it. I'm definitely excited to see more of it. I think the character designs and the character models look great. All the suits appear to be designed off of the DC Rebirth style suits, except Batman's, which is, they went for the classic Batman and Superman designs for this movie. Every other suit that appears in here appears to be based off of the DC Rebirth kind of look of the characters, especially Damian Wayne's Robin suit, John Kent's Superboy outfit. We have a surprise appearance from numerous other DC superheroes like Green Arrow, Casey Sandsmark's Wonder Girl, Wally West's Kid Flash, and John Jones, the Martian Manhunter, all sporting their DC Rebirth looks. It looks fun. The movie appears to be referencing one of the opening stories of the Super Son comic series, where Jonathan Kent and Damian Wayne have to kind of battle copies or different versions of their fathers through a character called Young Amazo. But instead of that, it appears that they're introducing Starro into the mix, and he's going to be controlling them, and it looks like they're going to be facing their parents either way. But what I am excited for is it looks like they kept that dynamic between Damian and Jonathan. You see, the reason their dynamic works so well is because Damian is very much his father's son. He's a brat. He is extremely narcissistic, arrogant, he's highly skilled, and he knows it. And the problem is he's more of a jerk than Batman at times. He is not the typical character model for a Robin. Not typical Robin you're used to seeing, as opposed to Jonathan Kent, who is very sensitive, very moral, like his father. Just a really good kid. And when you kind of mix these personalities together, you get an explosive interaction. And these two kids essentially have to learn to work together, and they start to grow to be friends because they are the children of the two greatest superheroes in the world. And that's something they can really bond over. So I'm really excited for this movie. I always love these two characters together. I always love the chemistry they had together. I always love them they interacted, and it looks like they're keeping that aspect in this movie. It definitely seems to have that same kind of back and forth banter that they have. Damian throwing a batarang at Jonathan right away to test his abilities is very much a Damian thing to do. But I'm very much excited to see what surprises are in store for this film. Definitely having them go up against Starro is an interesting choice, but like I said, there's not really enough here to go off of plot-wise, but it looks like they're basing it somewhat off of the opening arc of the Super Sons comic. So from that aspect, I'm really excited about it. The cast is phenomenal. It sounded like we have Troy Baker back as Batman. He's reprising the role. I believe Jonathan Kent is played by Dylan Grazer, and I believe that Jack Griffo is doing the voice of Damian Wayne in this movie. Both of them sound very good. Like I said, the character design, the character models are great. I want to see more of this movie before I kind of give a final verdict on it, but I'm definitely going to watch it. It definitely looks like something that's going to be right up my alley. I've always been a fan. DC's legacy characters are my favorite part of DC Comics. It's the reason I started reading comics in the first place. So to see a movie about this generation's legacy characters, the modern generation, the current generation of comics, legacy characters, done really well, and it seems to be paying homage to, you know, the characters in the comics. I'm super excited to see that, because this is what it's all about. It's all about passing on what we know, and passing it on to the next generation. And I always love that about DC Comics. It's always been my favorite aspect of them. But guys, I think that's going to be it for now. Let me know your thoughts on the Super Sons trailer in the comments below. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, because we are doing new content all the time. We have new reactions, we have new videos, we have video essays. So, until next time, guys, stay versed.